ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, one of the things I love to do whenever I'm speaking in front of a group like this is just to find out how much we have in common. So would you agree that if we have things in common with each other, it helps us establish rapport quickly? Would that be a fair statement? Yes? Sure, of course. And here's the other thing. I believe that if we have things in common with each other, it helps us in the likability department as well. And we like to hang out with like-minded people, don't we? Sure. Well, the easiest way that I know of to find out if we have anything in common is simply by asking a few questions. In the interest of time, guess what I've done? I've gone ahead and prepared a few just to help us out. So here's the first question with a show of hands. This is for everyone in the room now. How many of us still have some unfulfilled life goals we want to accomplish? Me too. Okay, excellent. How many of us have ever experienced a bad day at work? Me too. And thank you, sir, for not putting both your hands up into the air. That's terrific. How about this question? How many of you ever had a conversation with someone, and as that person was speaking to you, to yourself, in your mind, you're going like, I'm not sure what it is about you, but I just don't trust you. How many of you had that gut feeling? Yeah, that's a gut feeling, or sometimes we call it a sixth sense or intuition. That's also what it's referred to. It really doesn't matter what label we put on it, so much as that from time to time we get this feeling that comes over us. Now you might be saying, oh, geez, well, what's this got to do with body language communication? Well, I'm going to suggest just about everything. You see, the reason that we get that emotion that comes across us is because of incongruent behavior. Incongruent behavior between what you saw and what you heard and what you believe to be the truth and are questioning it. Or you're looking for some kind of a reaction. You're looking for some body movement, perhaps a gesture or facial expression that would complement the words, and you quite didn't see it. Now, sometimes incongruent behavior can be broad. For instance, if I came out here and I said, welcome, folks, welcome. Right? Well, highly incongruent, isn't it? My words are saying, welcome, come closer, come near. My gestures are saying, back off, give me space, stay away. But in communication, when we're conversing, things happen so quickly that sometimes we miss those little nuances. And body language happens in an instant, and we make judgment in an instant too, don't we? We pass judgment on others based on what we see. Come on, be honest with me. How many times have you been at a traffic light and within 15 seconds sized everyone up around you? Right? You'd be sitting there, you'd be going with your buddy in the car, you go, oh, Chuck, check out the old guy in the Ferrari. He must be going through a midlife crisis. Right? And then Chuck, of course, he can't be outdone, can he, right? He'll say, oh, check out what those two guys are wearing. They're definitely on their way to see Lady Gaga, you know? We'll never see these people. We'll never talk to them again. But we make snap decisions based on what we see. You see, 83% of the information studies show is the information is processed through the eyes, 11% through the ears, the balance is through the rest of the senses. So we're highly visual. We put a lot of merit on what we see. And with that information, just imagine, I'll prove it to you right now. Imagine I'm giving you a gift. I say, do you like it? Do you like it? You get the box and you go, oh, it's beautiful. What are you going to believe? What you just saw or my words? And here's another thing that you might find quite interesting. That now studies are showing that when the other person is speaking to you, they can fire off up to 700 nonverbal cues in a short 20-minute period. And communication is reciprocal, isn't it? So you two are going to project up to 700 of your own nonverbal cues, which in simple math, in 1 hour period between two people, and in business and in life, we seem to book appointments on the hour, they last for an hour. Between two people, 1 hour meeting, there's over 4,000 nonverbal cues taking place. And what we quickly begin to realize is that we communicate at two different levels. We communicate at the verbal level and the nonverbal level.